After yesterday, Jerome Powell confirmed that another interest rate cut is far from confirmed, the market straight away saw a massive dump here. And on today's update video, I am going to be discussing the most important levels that I am currently watching here for Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about the levels where I'm going to be opening up a new massive trade on Bitcoin. And obviously, I will be talking about the liquidity heat map because right now there is a massive amount of liquidity being piling up below us. And I want to talk about this. So this and so much more will be getting discussed on today's update video. Don't forget to once again slap on that like button back above 1,000 likes will be highly appreciated. And let me jump straight away in today's update video. So yeah, like you can see, Bitcoin basically took once again the rejection from the top side right here. So like you can see right now on the lower time frames, Bitcoin previously around got this double top structure. Now it got rejected again here and is actually moving very significantly towards the downside. And on the bigger perspective, you can just clearly see it that we're right now trading in a downward sloping trend here for the Bitcoin price action. And this most recent move towards the downside came, of course, after yesterday in the FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell basically stated something very important, and that is that another interest rate cut is far from confirmed for next month here. And straight away, the odds were going through the roof that now it is not 100% confirmed that we are going to see that next interest rate cut going in towards the next meeting. And of course, due to this uncertainty, the market straight away had a move towards the downside. Honestly, we just have to see how it's going to be developing. It is really depending on how the data is going to come in here. So for the coming weeks here, the inflation data, the CPI data is going to be very important to be watching because this data is going to be basically tell us whether we are going to get a rate cut or whether we're not going to get a rate cut. So that is going to be, of course, very important to be watching right now. Then, of course, Bitcoin basically once again broke towards the downside. Honestly, if I'm looking at this consolidation range, you can see, of course, getting rejected from the top side. I was saying before also yesterday's live stream that I want to see Bitcoin hold this level. If we don't, I think we're going to be looking a little bit more bearish. Yeah, like you can see right now, we broke below this level and now are flipping it into resistance. So let's see how it's going to be playing out here. But yeah, this clearly is a very interesting level right now here that is right now getting retested as resistance right now once again. Then on the bigger perspective, we can clearly see major previous support here flipping into resistance and yet again providing resistance for Bitcoin right now here. So this is clearly, in my opinion, the most critical level on the daily time frame. And if you look and approach this chart like this, you can just clearly see the structure on Bitcoin is not looking bullish right now here. And in my opinion, it is going to be very likely that we're going to come down here to about 100,000 US dollars to fill up this wick right here and potentially even come down lower to fill up the wick over here. And that is what I am currently personally expecting. And talking about the wick over here on the left side, you can see it over here also lined up on this chart. This is a major level support for Bitcoin. But what I am personally expecting here is somewhat of a fake out of the range here. And I think we're going to grab the liquidity on the lower side, which is mainly laying between 98,000 US dollars all the way up to about 100,000 US dollars. And that is, in my opinion, the sweet spot to enter long positions on Bitcoin. I mean, a big part of trading is just be patient. And for me right now, I've been patient for quite a while here because I've been saying that this is going to be happening for quite a long time here, for over, 2 or 3 weeks right now here. And I am still going to be waiting. I still think this is going to be playing out there. So yes, I have my orders set up on the lower side. All I've got to do right now is just wait a little bit and let the market come to me, right? I hope to see some more weakness right here. I think we are going to be seeing it. I think the market isn't necessarily looking very strong. And I do want to be mentioning, guys, if you want to be copy trading me also, don't forget to then join the private Telegram group here, because if you join the private Telegram group, you could be joining my trades by just exactly copy trading me, so you don't have to do anything by it. I mean, I am trading right now my account from $1 million to $10 million. We are far from the $10 million, but of course, I'm going to show it all transparently here on the channel. We were first sitting on 3 million. Now we're back at 1 million. But of course, we started at 1 million as well here. So completely transparent. I'm going to show everything. But I'm just looking for a very low risk trade setup. And in my opinion, this is the trade setup that I'm still looking at on this moment of time here. It also corresponds with the 50 weekly moving average. And yeah, to be honest, there is just a lot of weakness on the higher time frames. Not going to lie about that for sure. but I do really still think that if we're going to come back towards this level, there's going to be a lot of panicking in the market ongoing, and that is where I want to be seeing, and that is where I think the sweet spot is going to be for accumulating Bitcoin. So yeah, also if you want to be trading yourself on VX, guys, by signing up an account using that first link in today's video description, you will not only get a 25% fee rebate, but also a free coupon worth 10 to $100 by binding your phone number and email. And on top of that, guys, you'll be able to get an insane $30,000 deposit bonus. So if you're interested in trading, check it out on VX. Also, quickly going to be going over my Ethereum setup. I mean, to be honest, nothing really changed here because the market is not really exciting right now here. There's not a lot of stuff happening, and the game plan remains to be the same here. For ETH also, I want to see the liquidity being wrapped on the lower side. That is where I want to be scaling heavily in towards Ethereum. That is the lower side of this entire consolidation range. So now I don't see it as a good buying opportunity over here. I am going to be waiting a little bit lower, around the $3,400 to about $3,300, a little bit below it as well here. That is where I want to be accumulating. And don't expect, I am personally not expecting that we're just exactly going to touch this level and bounce towards the upside. No, if we do come back towards this level, I think we could go a little bit below it. We could see a little bit of price action like this here. You want to be seeing somewhat of a bottoming structure. But what I just miss right now in the market right here is that I'm not seeing a bottoming structure on Bitcoin, neither on ETH here. And actually, you could argue if we're right now looking at Bitcoin, we can rather call this somewhat of a top structure on the imminent short term rather than a bottoming structure, especially if we're going to be breaking this floor right here. But of course, we're going to be watching this. I'm going to keep you guys up to date in the VIP Telegram group as well here. So make sure to join it by using the second link in today's video description. But anyways, this was it for me on today's update video. Nothing more is really happening. So subscribe to the channel, guys, to stay up to date. And I'll see you guys back again tomorrow on another update video. Peace out. Goodbye.